How do you think you did today, Gus?
I thought I did pretty well. Kind of showed my athleticism a little bit more than people thought. But I had a couple things kind of wasn't perfect, but thought I did pretty well.
What were you most pleased with?
Probably the jumps, the broad and the vertical. I thought I did pretty well on those and kind of able to show my ability to jump and move and do that.
I think it was the Shrine Bowl for you in terms of getting seen.
It was really good to kind of see. Like I interviewed with pretty much every team, like 31 and 32 there, so kind of having the ability to meet with everybody, get face to face, build relationships, and kind of have that knowledge and understanding, like a relationship between the scouts is important, and then being able to compete with the kind of best guys out there. So it was a good opportunity to see how you held up and go out there and have some fun.
A lot of guys talk about your football IQ and your smarts. Just how have you been able to convey that to teams?
A lot of it is just how I am as a person, just kind of my process, and just kind of the small things I see and able to kind of see on the field, see in the film room, and be able to apply those to a game. So I think that's one of my advantages as a player is my football IQ and understanding of how things work in a scheme or a play or however it works.
Guard, center, does it matter where you play at the next level?
No, whatever works. I'm willing to play anything. So yeah, whatever gets me on the field.
Going through a couple of different systems here.
Yep.
Anything about that makes you better as a prospect?
Yeah. Also, I think kind of being in the Brom staff, we did so much stuff to where I have the understanding and the ability to play in any scheme basically because we did everything. And then I think being in the last couple of years a little simpler offense has allowed me to understand more of the whole picture of what the receivers are doing, what the quarterback's doing, where the running back's angle is, because there's not as much to think about for myself. So to be able to go out there, I think that being that early in my career and then later in my career having that has allowed me to just really develop the whole understanding to really play any scheme and have the understanding of what the quarterback, running back, and how it all fits together, and not just us up front.
You started 50-something games at the college level. I imagine that's out there, that tape's out there. What have you done since November to show that you can play at the next level beyond just on the field?
A lot of it was just showing my athleticism the last couple of months, just getting ready to show that, and because like the film is what the film is. I've made 48 starts, kind of having that ability, playing 45 games at center. I have the tape, so it's kind of going out there and doing that. And then the last couple of months, just showing my athleticism. Because some people probably didn't think I was super athletic, so kind of having the ability to go out there and show that I can do this and I can move well, to kind of show that to scouts.
What did you work to get better at that?
Just kind of repping the drills. Just kind of like we're down training in Florida, you kind of have the ability to. It's a little warmer, you can go outside, you can run. So kind of getting the just training the mechanics. Being an offensive lineman, you don't train to run the 40. Like we never do that. So you kind of learning the mechanics of like how to properly run, how to almost be a track guy. So kind of going through that and then learning the technique of the drills and aiming points and landmarks and how to optimize your time in the 5-10-5 and the shuttles and the broad and kind of going through those.
Is there a facility you were looking at?
Yeah, I was on X3 in Fort Myers.
What are you going to do now, Gus?
Train, get ready to play ball. Like it's kind of the next phase. Just get ready to, like, you don't have to be a track star anymore. Like, I go out and able to go compete and like really focus on the football side, get strong, and be able to. I'll probably train here and a little bit down at Indy to be able to go and work and really get better.
They'll rebuild this starting lineup for here next
year
with you and Marcus, other people leaving. Anybody who's coming back that you think is poised for something big?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys. I mean, just watching practice today, it looks like a lot of young guys have taken good steps, and you brought in a couple new guys too. So having like Joey, Bakeen, Ethan, and Jaden and Max, and having some of those young guys coming back, year developing the weight room is a big one for them to get stronger, getting better, and then coming out here, I think just kind of seeing the way they operate at practice is really efficient and really fast, which I think will put them in a good spot.
Does that feel like a very different practice scenario from the outside?
A little bit. It was like they were, like you could see that like everything had an intent. They were flying around. They were moving, even in just helmet only. Like they were, like the speed of which they move in between drills and everything was really efficient and fast, which was cool to see.
You're kind of in a state of the unknown now, where and previously you're picking where you're going to college. You're deciding if you're going to come back for another year. What's the difference now where it's like now you're hoping somebody's betting on you?
Yeah, it's a weird because you're sitting here, you don't know where you're going to be in 2-3 months, like where you're going to live, like where you're going to go, how you're going to get there. So just living in that and just kind of having the peace of mind, like knowing that there's a plan and it's bigger than me. So kind of going up there and just doing what I can do and not worrying about everything else. Like I don't really ask like where I'll get picked, where if I get picked. So I kind of just let it be and control what I can control and work at what I can work at, which is how I kind of focus on it.
You're talking about having to learn the 40 form.
Oh yeah.
Is it different having to also learn how to max out the bench reps? Is that something specifically you're different? You guys lift weights for a living, kind of.
Yeah. So like even the because so in the bench you're learning when to like how to time your space, which I kind of missed time today. Even like you're trying to hit you want to go as many reps as you can, which I probably could have got a couple more, which probably should have done that, but so kind of it's trying to time up like so there's your first big burst and then you're going singles, so you want to get as many as you can. I probably could have got a couple more and then done the singles, but that's part of it. So learning how to time it out.
You think you'll get picked?
I think there's a chance, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think maybe, but everyone's kind of told me day 3 can go so many different ways, so we'll see how it goes. I won't be upset either way.
Played alongside of Marcus and then played with him being out of tackle. What do you like about his versatility, athleticism that you think, I know you're not a scout, but lends him to the next level?
Just as like he's super athletic, just having the ability like he can move in and out. He's also smart enough to be able to move in and out. I understand and has kind of some nuanced techniques that he likes that are pretty efficient for him. So he's got the skill to really play all 5 positions, which is pretty versatile in the NFL.